All right, so we're back and ready to dive deep into something pretty exciting in the hockey world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alex Ovechkin chasing Wayne Gretzky's all-time goals record.
Yeah,
I mean, it's getting really close now.
it is.
Your sources say he's just a handful of goals away.
He is indeed. It's remarkable to watch.
Yeah.
He's currently sitting at 889,
Wow.
which puts him just 5 goals away from tying Gretzky's 894,
Okay.
and obviously 6 to break the all-time record.
All right, so let's rewind a bit and look at this season.
Yeah.
He started needing 42 goals to break the record.
Right.
And people were thinking maybe he could do it by, like, February or something.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of talk about that.
And then he had that leg injury back in November.
Yeah, that was a tough break. He missed 16 games because of it.
Yeah, and that must have really thrown a wrench in the whole thing.
It definitely did, but he's shown incredible resilience.
Yeah, he's Ovechkin. He's a machine.
He came back strong after the Christmas break.
Yeah.
And his recent goal against Winnipeg, I think, really shows he's still got it.
Yeah, that was his 889th goal.
Uh-huh.
A wrist shot late in the third period, assisted by Prodas.
Yeah. And he beat Hellebuck to do it.
That's not easy.
Oh.
Hellebuck is a top goalie, likely to win the Vezina Trophy this year.
Right. He's the front runner for sure.
That goal tied the game and forced overtime.
It did, although the Capitals ended up losing.
Ah, too bad.
Yeah, but still, it was another big step closer to Gretzky's record.
And what's interesting is that he's already broken a ton of records along the way.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, his list of accomplishments is pretty amazing.
So, what are some of the big NHL records he already holds?
Well, the first one that comes to mind is power play goals. He scored more of those than anyone in NHL history.
Of course, the Great Eight. I mean,
Yeah.
his shot from that left circle is legendary.
It really is.
So what else?
Well, he also holds the record for shots on goal.
Which makes sense. He's always shooting.
Always firing the puck.
So that's 2 huge records right there.
Right. And then there's game-winning goals. He's tied with Jaromir Jagr for the most ever.
Wow, so that's 135 game-winning goals?
Exactly.
It's incredible. And then there's that record for most different goals he's scored on.
Yeah, that one's a testament to his longevity.
182 different goalies.
Yeah, he actually broke that record this year.
Really?
Yeah, by scoring on Levi Marilainen of the Senators.
Oh, okay. I hadn't heard that one. That's pretty cool.
It is, and he passed Jagr to do it.
So he's been chasing Jagger's records for a while now.
For a while now, and now it's Gretzky in his sights.
Right. But there's another Gretzky record he's chasing right now, too.
You're talking about multi-goal games?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 178 multi-goal games to Gretzky's 189.
So he's only 11 behind on that one.
Exactly, so he could potentially catch that one this year.
Wow, that would be amazing.
And earlier this season, he actually hit another incredible milestone.
Oh, yeah.
He reached 700 career assists.
That's insane.
It really is. He joined a very exclusive club. Gretzky, Howe, Jagger, Dion, and Esposito.
Wow, so the only players with 700 goals and 700 assists.
That's it. Pretty elite company.
So, I mean, this guy's climbed to the top. It's been a marathon of breaking records.
It really has a steady progression.
Like, think of all the players he had to pass on the all-time goals list.
Right.
He passed Mike Gartner.
Yeah, Gardner had 708 goals.
Then Phil Esposito.
717 goals for Esposito.
Then Marcel Dion.
Dion had 731.
Then Brett Hull.
Hull finished with 741.
And, of course, Jaromir Jagr.
Jagger's at 766.
Wow, and now he's coming for the great one himself.
It's unbelievable to think about.
But before we get there, I mean, passing Gordie Howe, that must have been a huge moment.
Oh, absolutely. That was a pivotal moment.
So he scored his 802nd goal on December 23rd, 2022.
Right. Passing Howe to move into second place all time.
And Howe had held that spot for so long.
I mean, decades.
It's like passing a monument.
Exactly. And it really highlighted how incredible Ovechkin's achievement is.
It put Gretzky's record back in the spotlight, too.
It did, for sure.
And I read somewhere that Gretzky himself is actually excited about the prospect of Ovechkin breaking his record.
Yeah, he's been very complimentary.
Which is really cool of him.
It shows a lot of class.
But even if Ovechkin does break the goals record,
yeah,
Gretzky still holds a bunch of other records that seem like they'll never be broken.
Oh, yeah. Some of Gretzky's numbers are just mind-boggling.
Like, what are some of those?
Well, his total points, 857.
857.
It's just insane. And then his assists, 963.
That's ridiculous.
That's more than anyone else has in combined goals and assists.
Wow.
So, yeah, those records seem pretty untouchable.
And we haven't even mentioned playoff goals.
Right. Gretzky has 122 playoff goals, which, of course, don't count toward the regular season record.
Right.
Ovechkin has 72.
So Gretzky has them there, but it's interesting that their international league goal totals are actually pretty close.
Yeah, that's right. Gretzky had 56 goals in the WHA.
And Ovechkin has 57 from the KHL.
Yep, so they're pretty even in that category.
So as we watch Ovechkin get closer and closer to Gretzky's record,
Mm.
it makes you wonder,
Yeah.
will this seemingly impossible record actually be broken?
It's getting harder and harder to say it won't be.
And if it does happen,
Mhm.
what does that tell us about how the game has evolved?
Right. Have players gotten better? Is the game faster? Has the style of play changed?
And could any of Gretzky's other records, those records that seem untouchable, could they ever be broken?
It's hard to imagine, but who knows what the future holds?
Yeah, I mean, these are the kinds of questions that hockey fans are going to be debating for years to come.
Absolutely. It's a really exciting time to be following the sport.
It really is. Thanks for diving deep with me today.
My pleasure. Always great to talk hockey.
And for all you listeners out there, keep your eyes on Ovechkin. This is history in the making.
You don't want to miss it.
All right, we'll catch you next time on The Deep Dive.
See you then.